Hello once again. This is your professor, Danny Araneta Cabulay, for the course Accountancy Research. We are now in video lecture number 34. And for this particular segment, we will be talking about how to present research findings, especially if they are qualitative data, meaning there are no figures, no numbers, okay? So, puro words, so you could use an open-ended questionnaire in your expert interview, for example, or your review of related literature, or you can do benchmarking. So how will you analyze that data? How will you present that data? So obviously, you can present that data in many ways, okay? Organize the findings into titles and subtitles by either research questions or maybe by major themes. Patterns, relationships, and themes are described as findings and supported by the data. All salient data must be accounted for. Very important yan, okay? Now, qualitative data is analyzed for patterns or themes and is presented based on the major themes found in the data. Common methods to present themes are based in the unit of analysis. The unit of analysis is the major entity that one is analyzing in the study. It is the what or the who that is being studied. Example, researchers are examining what kinds of students are most successful in their careers, okay? So let's try to look at an example. So look at this sample in the PowerPoint of qualitative responses. The question is, how would you characterize the monthly cash count conducted by the internal auditor? So, cash custodian number 1 said, it usually takes less than 30 minutes at the very end of the month. Okay? Every end of the month. Okay? Now, the response of custodian number 2, it is relatively easy and smooth at month end. Custodian number 3, it is done swiftly every last Friday of the month. Custodian number 4, it is conducted on the after or either 29th of the month. Okay? Number 5, custodian, he said, only one auditor is sent to do the cash count every last Monday of the month. And custodian number 6, smooth and no adverse findings takes place morning of month end. So you see, what can you deduce from custodian number 1 to number 6? They're all saying something. What are they saying? Can you guess? Well, basically, yung 6 na cash custodians, yung mga 6 na kahera, alam nila yung araw ng pagbisita ng auditor. Therefore, it is predictable. Is that good? No. Because in audit, there must be the element of surprise. Hindi dapat alam ng mga cash custodians kung kailan sila bibisitahin ng auditor for a cash count. Apparently here, from custodian number 1 to number 6, based on their verbatim comments in question number 3, they seem to know exactly when the auditors are visiting. So there's no element of surprise. So they will always have a negative, they will always have, no adverse findings, laging positive. Okay? Kasi nga, mapaghahandaan nila. So wala kang mahuhuling kalokohan na nagaganap, even if there is. Okay? Kasi nga, very predictable. So that's how you answer, that's how you present your findings. Okay? So present it in narrative form, in an essay form, or a paragraph form. Okay? Now, how do you analyze data? You have to look for representativeness of data. Is this data representative of the whole? You look for similarities. Ano yung magkakapareho? Put it in narrative form. Commonalities. Okay? Comparisons. You want to compare. Baka meron kang gustong i-contrast. Okay? Sensitivity analysis. Okay? Ups and downs. Peaks and lean seasons. Okay? Relationship, if you want to establish a relationship between or among variables, or maybe there's some unusual behavior that you're able to detect. And finally, you can create a scale. Okay? So those are the ways to analyze qualitative data. Okay? Now, we're on to video lecture number 34, the question at the end of each video, right? So, I want you to compose the research findings. From the following collated data, so there is a table that I'm going to show you. From the following collated data, compose a short paragraph, 3 to 4 sentences only, to depict accurately the results of your qualitative survey specific to question number 4. Type your answer to video lecture number 34 in the comment section of YouTube. Okay? So here is question number 4. Should COVID vaccination be made mandatory to all employees in companies before allowing them to report for work? Why? Manager number 1. Yes, it is for the safety of customers and other employees. Manager number 2. Yes, our company has incorporated in our company manuals. Manager number 3. Yes, we formulated a new policy to enforce such requirement. Manager number 4. Yes, it is a pre-employment requirement to all new employees. Manager number 5. Yes, the company shoulders all vaccination expenses of employees. Manager number 6. Yes, we want a COVID-free work environment. Okay? So, answer that below this YouTube video. So, 3 to 5 sentences. Okay? So, try to compose something to that effect. Then, I'll see you in the last video for this week, video lecture number 35. See you around.